There are several different ways to grip a sling, and the pan sling happens to use one of the most common. Today I'm going to show you how to properly grip and load the pan sling. Let's get started. All right, hey everyone, Ryan here with Pan Slings. Learning the grip is probably the first thing you're going to want to do with your sling. And taking just a few minutes to learn that correctly will save you some frustration. You can jump right into slinging. So with that, let's start with the retention cord. Now this is the cord that remains with your hand throughout the throw, and we're just going to grasp the finger loop straps on the pan sling, slide those all the way down to the end until they stop, and it just forms this nice loop. And just make sure it goes all the way to the end. Then with your throwing hand, slide the finger loops over the middle finger in between the first and the second knuckle. You'll notice the straps open on top of the finger. And then it doesn't matter if you have the carabiner on the pinky side of the hand or the thumb side. It's personal preference, just stay consistent. So we're just going to clasp that carabiner over the cord, and it just forms this loop, and it stays on top of the finger. So in other words, if you have it like this, that's not correct. So just keep it like that, and then you're ready to go with the finger loop. Now with the finger loop on correctly, then to grasp the release cord and the leather tab at the end of the release cord, we're just going to place that between the index finger and the thumb. And just really on the side of the index finger, you're going to grasp that right about the first knuckle. And it seats right below the index finger, and the thumb is on the leather facing outward, and you just grasp that there. Now, one of the keys to good slinging is using the least amount of force as possible to grip the sling and to release. And that leather really helps you do that. I really like this grip style. It's one of the most common out there. It keeps the cords lined up across the hand, keeps things out in front of the hand, so you have more control, more grip force that you might need. And it also keeps the cords with something in the projectile, keeps the cords very parallel to one another. And you'll just want to make sure that when you go to sling, you don't have crossed crossed lines there, crossed cordage. So just make sure they're nice and open. Now, as far as loading the sling goes, there are a couple ways to do that. You'll see some people just reach down and grab the release cord. They'll grip that, and then they'll take their projectile while the sling is kind of upside down and balancing in the air, and they'll just place it evenly in the pouch, and they're ready to go. And that works just fine. But what I like to do, and you'll see a lot of slingers do, is you let the sling dangle in the air. Again, that helps relieve any line twist in the cordage. And then I just slide my hand down the cord to the pouch, and I can do all this without generally looking at the sling. And I can feel the pouch that I'm gripping it the right way. I bring it up to my throwing hand, I place my projectile evenly, and then I grasp the release cord at the end of the pouch between the index finger and the thumb, and I just slide down to the release tab, and I'm ready to go. So I'll show you that one more time. Just let it dangle, I slide, bring that up, place the projectile, grasp the other cord, and slide it through my hand and stop. So I hope that helps. Go out, have fun, be safe. We'll see you later.